Yes, yes, yes. Voice is back. My voice is back. I am back. I am back. My voice is back. Welcome back to Smoking Politics with me. This is Nightcap with Friends, powered by Smoking Politics with me. Yeah, we are back. Hey, Miss Davenport, how are you? Heather, what's good? Just a YouTuber. You already know my guy. Appreciate you. Always donating and showing support to the channel. All right, share button. Yes, yes, yes. RDL. What up, RDL? Long time, bro. Blessings to you and yours, brother. Miss Davenport, I appreciate you. Um, I hit you in the DMs because I'm trying to interview your nephews. You told me they do music. So let me know, Miss Davenport, if you're still up in here. Hit the like button, subscribe. Yes, what's up, RDL? We are back. Nightcap. Nightcap with Friends. Powered by Smoking Politics with me. Everybody get your bongs, your vapes, your backwoods, your raw papers, whatever's your pleasures, your entourage, your Phillies, your Swisher Sweets, your Optimals, um, whatever's your pleasure, man. And this is the Nightcap. Come smoking politics with us, man. We got Ice Beezy coming through, my guest co-host. It is Mental Health Awareness Month, people. If you guys know me and my platform, blessings to you and yours, my brother, man. If you know me and my platform, I always um, highlight and speak on mental illness because I myself suffer from that, like so many millions of people across the world suffer from it. And May, I said this in my last episode. May is the month of mental health awareness, which was funded back in 1949 for people that didn't catch my last episode. Yeah, and I got some big YouTubers watching me, man, because I'm just gonna say it like that. Some big YouTubers watching me, they taking notes, and I'm glad. But I feel like these YouTubers, you know who you are. Shout out to that OG. I'm not gonna drop names on here, but you know, he's been doing this a long time. He's definitely made a living off YouTube. He's a pioneer with this shit. But I feel like he, him, and so many other big platforms should really dedicate a whole segment or episode, however they do their thing, on mental illness because they have a big platform. Don't just take a clip from an interview you had of somebody talking about their battles with depression and then put it on your Instagram and be like, hey, this is the month of mental health awareness. And that's it. You don't elaborate. You don't dig in deep. You don't do your notes. Come on. You're too big for that. You can make a big difference with that big ass platform you have. And I ain't going to sit here and name drop. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You could do a lot of good with your platform. You got people all over the world calling in on your platform when you go live. Not just the country, but from overseas calling into this man. So he's lit. You know what I mean? He could do a lot of good, as well as so many other big ass platforms on here, man. But they just want to talk about effery. That's all they want to do, man, because that's what's get them the clicks and all that. But like I said, I'm gonna do things my way on here. You get me? I'm gonna do things the way I feel like it should be done. And if it takes me a little longer to get lit or whatever, so be it. As long as I can look in the mirror and not feel shame, I'm okay with that. As long as I'm doing my part on helping people when they watch this. Because I help them, they helping me. You know what I'm saying? They helping me by letting me know I helped them. And that gives me so much satisfaction and gratitude, and gives me more fuel to keep going with this. I got some notes on here, but I'm gonna wait for my big bro Ice Beezy to come through, and shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, man. Time is Money, LLC. You know what I'm saying? I just signed a partnership deal with them. You know what I'm saying? There, if you haven't, I dropped my Eating Politic with Me segment. They're there featuring. They're there as my guests. They took me to this beautiful establishment, Ricardo Steakhouse in East Harlem. If you know, you know. And shout out to Ricardo, the owner. He's been up and running for 20 years. And this man came up to me, gave me free shots at his establishment, which is beautiful. You know what I mean? 10 stars all around, from the cleanliness to the service, the prompt service, and the food. 10 stars. You know what I mean? Yeah. Um, I'm also going to interview him very soon. So shout out to Ricardo, the owner of Ricardo Steakhouse in East Harlem World, US of A, New York City, man. Episode up now though with Eating Politic with Me, man. And I got my bro and my sis, you know, Time is Money _ Paperboy, and we got J Beauty Baby in there, man. So stay tuned. It's up there. Run it up, share it. It's refreshing. It's not like any other food vlog. You know what I'm saying? It's real honorable and real thing. Shout out to Great Street. Yes, sir. Shout out to Ice Beezy, man. Subscribe to my brother. He'll be in a minute. Shout out to ODM Slim. I just want a special shout out to ODM Slim. ODM Slim is another person that's dear to my heart. Another person that could have pulled a Hollywood on me. He ain't never did. He teaches me a lot. You know, even though I be hard-headed at times because I'm stuck in my own ways, but I'm learning. I'm learning now. And he's a big reason why I'm doing what I do now, how I move this time around with my YouTube channel. You know, I've been taking notes from this brother. You know, Slim is a very intelligent brother, man. He's a good brother, and he's a good person to learn from, even though he's a bald-ass nigga. But still, that's my guy, man. Much love and respect to that brother, man. Can't wait to meet him. Can't wait to do more content. It's ODM for life. And yeah, shout out to that brother because I owe a lot to him, and I learn, and I'm learning a lot from him, taking notes, and I just make it an effort to give him his flowers and give everybody that has shown me love and shown me support and believe in me. I give them their flowers, man. You know, because it's necessary. It should be, because you know, I know these individuals that are in my life on my journey. They don't need gratification. They don't need somebody to pat them on the back all the time. But to let people know you appreciate them, you know, I'm big on that. You feel me? You know, that's big Leo energy, man. You know, RP Hustle the Great, man. And I'm sure he did the same thing. Actually, I know he did the same thing because, you know, big Leo energy, man. August Leo, though. August Leo. RIP Young Dolph. You should have been an August Leo. You moved like one. Yeah. And shout out to my young boy, More Drizzle. He a July Leo, though. But he moved like an August Leo. Anyways, that's for another time, another segment. But yeah. Like I said, man, there's so much going on. I got a lot going on, man. Stay tuned. This channel's gonna get. I got a web series about to come through, about to pop off on this channel as well. I said I'm doing everything on this channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do shit my way when it comes to how I'm gonna conduct this channel. You know what I'm saying? It's called Sturdy, you know, and the pilot, it'll be out very soon. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have, it's great, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my sis J Beauty. She's gonna help me write that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to write no movies or no screenplays or none of that. That's where she comes in. My sis J Beauty, you know, founder and CEO of where's my bag? Oh, it's over there. Let me get one of these over here. Love X Lust, man. Right here, man. That's her right there, man. She got whatever you need for your ladies, man. The lingerie, all that, man. She got that on deck, man. Hit her up. You know what I'm saying? It's Love X Lust _ store. Love X Lust _ store, man. She ships worldwide, man. Be smart. You know what I mean? This shit is chess. Make sure your lady is nice, is dressed in that nice. Whoa! Speak of the motherfucking devil. And she is right there. Whoa! What's crazy? That's fucking insane. She's right there while I'm promoting her. Yeah, you know what I mean? I didn't even know she was up in here. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you. Yeah, get at her. She ships worldwide. She'll get your lady right. And she's also looking for models, man. Plus size, all types of shape and sizes. She don't discriminate. She's a woman. She's for women. All types of women. Either if you're petite or super dumb thick that when you walk into the room, you get other women uncomfortable, that type of thick, or BBW thick, or slim thick. She got what you need. Get at her. Get with her. And fools, don't try nothing because she's happily fucking married to my bro, Paperboy. Back the fuck up. You already know how we do. So I'm gonna touch a little bit on this mental health real quick while we waiting on my big bro Bees. And where the fuck you been at, Dina? Where you been at, my heart? This is my cousin right here, my blood cousin. He's my mama cousin. I love him. He's my cousin. He's my big cousin. Even though he's a fucking July. But no, he's a Cancer. He's a Cancer now. So I'm not gonna get on him too much. He's not a July Leo. Where you been at, man? I was just thinking about you. Do you want to jump on stage? Let me know. If you want to jump on stage, brother. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? And I've been going crazy on Red Dead 2, man. I leveled up. I got mad shit, boy. Whenever you ready to get back on Red Dead, man, I got everything, man. Everything. The whole camp is set up, boy. Everything. All right, bet. No doubt, man. As long as you being productive and you're not, lost in that motherfucking let me shut up because I was just in a fucking depression. I'm over here gonna be a hypocrite real quick. But I'm glad that you're okay, my cousin. I love you, man. Thank you very much for tapping in. Share this live, brother. Share this live. All right, so hold up. Everybody grab whatever. I hope people are smoking. Roll up, people. Nah, about to hit the sack. Got to be on the clock 6 a.m. tomorrow. I'm glad you came through, though. I appreciate that. Bro. What I was saying is, if you guys roll up, if you guys are rolling up, roll up. Yeah, get your bongs, your vapes, your backwoods, your raw papers, your Bob Marleys, your entourages, your what is it? Yeah, Swisher Sweets, whatever's your pleasure, and come smoke a politic with me, man. This is NightCap with friends. We got Ice Beezy coming through, guest host. He got a lot to say about a few things, and I'm gonna let my bro do his thing on here because he lets me do my thing on his platform. And y'all go subscribe to him because he's on the road to 7,000 subscribers. And please don't get me started. He should be up there with 250, 300,000. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, so now it's Mental Health Awareness Month, right? And mind you, it was funded back in 1949. Now, question is the topic I was looking up today, right? Why are mental health disorders on the rise, right? Since 1990, mental health has increased globally by 48%. 48% since 1990. So in 30 years, for 30 years, it has increased by 48%. You know what I'm saying? Here, let me move my butt off this. It's for later so I can roll. Apologies, people. Hold on, bear with me. So, I got to be more organized. You guys seen that movie, Taxi? Robert De Niro? Yeah. Anyways, so why are mental health disorders on the rise, right? Since 1990, mental health has increased globally by 48%. Besides the direct health and social impact that it has on individuals, this increase in mental health disorder is costing the global economy $1 trillion a year. Let me have, I gotta let my hair down for this. Hold on, because I'm about to put belt to ass real quick when I come back over here. BZ ain't here yet, bro. He be here. Did you guys just hear what I said? Listen. Since 1990, mental health has increased globally by 48%. Right? Besides the direct health and social impact it has on individuals, this increase in mental health disorder is costing the global economy $1 trillion a year. This means mental health can no longer be treated as an individual problem, but rather as a widespread public health issue. Now, here comes my belt to ass, right? You spending all that money, right? Allegedly, right? $1 trillion a year, right? $1 trillion a year, right? To treat mental health disorder, right? Why is it getting worse? Why is it getting worse? Why people out here in so many places all over the world, people are getting worse and not better, but you're supposedly spending $1 trillion a year. Shout out to my brother, founder and CEO of Time is Money LLC, Paperboy in the motherfucking building. How can we lose, bitch? You feel me? Now, let me run this back. Since 1990, you know what I mean? I do this. Since 1990, mental health has increased globally by 48%. 48. Besides the direct health and social impact it has on individuals, this increase in mental health disorder is costing the global economy $1 trillion a year. So that means they can't say it's a, what's up, my brother? President of Time is Money LLC, and he's an artist, and he has a man of many hats, my brother, Ruger, O2. Yes. Blessings. Yeah. So that it can no longer be labeled as an individual problem, right? It's a worldwide spread public health issue. So now, like I was saying, here comes my belt to ass. You spending $1 trillion a year to treat mental health disorders, but people are just they're not getting better. They're getting fucking worse. You know what I mean? Real worse. Really worse. Yeah, man. Okay, you see me live and you know what I mean? So I want to know, where's the help at? Why is people getting better? And people feel free in the comments, you know? Paperboy, Ruger, you know what I mean? Anybody, Dina, you know what I mean? And Dina, you're going to meet these brothers right here. This is my cousin right here. My blood is my mama's cousin, Medina. Y'all going to get in tune with him. You know what I mean? It's like $1 trillion. So there should be a whole bunch of outlets out here to treat mental health. Got the manager, the CEO, and the president tapped in. That's, you know what? I need to start what I'm talking about right now, and let me hit on what my sister said. That's what you call moving as a unit, people. Moving in sync. You feel me? That's what the fuck we do over here at Time is Money LLC, man. Fuck you, mean. Anyways, back to the task at hand. You spending $1 trillion a year, and people are just getting worse and worse, not better. supposedly, right? We have our great president giving out $500 million, $500 million to whatever country he did. And he's saying we don't have money for us to help us and help the homeless. He gave $66 million to Ukraine. Shout out to Ukraine. This ain't a knock at Ukraine. I feel for y'all. And you know what? Salute to y'all for not letting Russia bully y'all. Y'all a small country and y'all got them. Y'all doing y'all thing with no help for real when it comes to boots on the ground. That takes ability. So shout out to the Ukrainian people. If the tables were turned, you guys would be talking the same. You get me? You give Ukraine $66 million or whatever the hell you gave them, $500 million to whatever other country you gave, but you tell us you have no money to help us. Make it make sense. Because it don't make sense. Not to me. Not at all. So, back to the task at hand. Now, why has there been an increase in mental health issues in the last decades, in the last 30 years? Why? We can come that before we answer that. We're gonna touch on what causes mental health issues, right? So, one, biological, you know, two, chemical imbalance, three, physical injury. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the biological and the genetics, you know, you have study shows, you know, bipolar. Study shows that bipolar, depression, and schizophrenia have genetic roots passed down to you. All the city care about is funding dollars. They getting them $1 billion tax returns. You ain't never lied, brother. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Being broke. Facts. You ain't never lied. Now, I'm gonna go back to this. Now I want to ask y'all people the question. Do any of y'all suffer from mental illness, or do you know? I don't even know why I'm asking this question. Of course you do. Of course the fuck you do. Ain't nobody immune to this shit. We all, some way, somehow, everyone on planet Earth that's breathing and alive suffers from some type of mental illness. I don't care who you are. So I want to know, for the people in the comments, right? How do you deal with mental health? How do you get through that? You know what I'm saying? Feel free to speak in the comments, right? Now, back to the task at hand, right? Now, what caused it? Whatever. I need to shit. I cannot even read my own handwriting. Hell yeah, nobody perfect. Exactly, RDL. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. I want you to show me a man, woman, or child who's perfect. Please, I need to say for myself, because yeah, I don't believe it. So, what causes mental health illness, right? Like I said, a couple things: biological, chemical imbalance, physical injury, right? You know, when it comes to biological, study shows bipolar, depression, schizophrenia have genetic roots passed down, meaning you're born with it. Either your mom, grandma, uncle, whoever suffers from depression, bipolar, schizophrenia. My grandmother, may she rest in peace, she suffered bad from depression. This is why I suffer. It's passed down to me. You know what I mean? And I don't knock them or hate them for that. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just glad none of them was schizophrenic. And shout out to the people. I feel for you if you suffer from schizophrenia, because that shit is no joke. I'm just glad I don't suffer from that, because I have a hard time dealing with the shit I have now, with the anxiety, the bipolar, the depression, the PTSD. You know what I mean? It's crazy. My bro Paperboy, and he's right. He said, bro, you got to be stronger. Because you know what he does when he's depressed? He goes out and still apply pressure. I'm like, how the fuck can you do that? Teach me, nigga. Because I completely shut down. Mental health has always been hidden as a sickness. And since so many people suffer from mental health now, there's no hiding it. It's a problem in everyday life that needs more awareness. Yes. Yes, preach. Talk your shit, sis. Because, like, you can't, it's like this, it's you know, with social media and all this technology, everything is being recorded constantly, CCTV, all that. So people are watching. Somebody is constantly watching. You know what I mean? So people can clearly see a lot of people now suffer from this. And I hate saying a lot of people, everyone. Paperboy said they don't want to help us. They want to put us underground. Government is crooked. Wallahi, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lie. And that goes, and it's funny you said that. It goes back what I was saying earlier about our dizzy president over here giving out $500 million and 66 whatever million dollars to them, but he tells us he has no money to help us. The homelessness is as high as it ever been before. Mental health, people out there, and let me hold on. I know I'm going all over the place. We're gonna get back to this. You know, we got my big bro Ice Beezy, Grape Street TV coming in. You know, Hub and the Dub. But my thing is, veterans that sat there and came and risked their lives, and they come back to this country all messed up mentally, physically, and they get shitted on. That is wrong. It's disgusting, really. You know what I'm saying? RDL says it's from slavery. True, too. True, too. But back to what I was saying real quick. Veterans, war veterans that come back all messed up, even if they're not messed up and they're fully functional, I feel like they should get first dibs when it comes to careers and jobs. They need first dibs. They should get first dibs. There shouldn't be no homeless veterans, bro. You know how many homeless veterans I see? I bet you some or a lot are faking the funk. You know, we get that. I get it. But the majority, I guarantee they served. So many war veterans, so many war heroes. You know what I'm saying? Homeless on the street, coast to coast, down south, Midwest. It's disgusting. Shame on the American government. Real red. Real red. Shame on them. You know what I mean? But then we got this dizzy ass dude giving out $500 million or $66 million, or whatever the hell he gave to Ukraine. And he's telling us he can't help us. There's no money. They all say that, except for Trump. There's no money. There's no money. Oh, there's no money. We can't do this. There's no, we're in debt. We're in debt, but you're giving out fucking almost fucking $1 billion away like it ain't shit. Yeah, they're not going to like me. They're not going to like me. Now back to this, right? Now, the question I asked, right? Why has there been an increase in mental health issues in the last 30 years? Since 1990, right? For the new people coming in. Since 1990, mental health has increased globally by 48%. 48%. I think it's higher than that. But I'll take 48. I think it's higher. I want to say 60. Maybe 65. But what do I know? Now to answer that, right? Social environment, social media, climate change, changing a social structure, and damn, I can't read my handwriting. Wow. So the answer is why, and it goes back to social environment. You know, where you come from. If you live in the trenches and all you see is fucking mayhem, that's gonna have a fucking effect on your psyche. That's gonna have effect on the way you think. You're not gonna want to be outside. You're gonna, you know what I mean? You're gonna resent people. You're not gonna trust nobody. Your anxiety is gonna go through the roof. You know how many people I see on a daily that's scared to be on the train? When I'm on the train, and it's sad that, you know, I have old women and old people looking at me like I'm gonna do something to them, but I blame the rest of these fools out here doing stuff to them. They're scared every day. That's mental illness right there. And it goes back to your social environment. You know what I mean? Climate change. Look at this weather. Shit is crazy, bro. It didn't even snow this winter, bro. It didn't even snow out here in New York. We had a little freaking, back in the day, in 1990 and back in them days, man, there was fucking snow all the time. You can count on snow every winter. There was no snow this winter, bro. Imagine how hot this summer is going to get. That right there is going to mess with people's psyche too, bro. That right there is going to get people crazy. That right there is going to have people fly off the handles real fast, faster than usual. Why you think the crime rate and the murder rate goes up every summer? No matter what. Social media. Social media has a big part to do with it too. We living in the matrix. That's another topic. That's another topic that you need to be on this stage helping me talk about. Because I know you know a lot about that. I'm gonna have, for you guys to get on it, for my team, you know, and my peoples right here, Time is Money LLC, man. Love X Lust. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna put you on the StreamYard so y'all know, do y'all thing, so you be able to jump on stage with me on here. But social media has a big part to do with it. I feel like too, man. You know, it really fucks with people's mental. It does to mine. Only Facebook. I hate I hate Facebook with a passion. You know why? Because there's nothing but miserable, hating ass, content, regular, stuck, local ass people on Facebook. They think that they think they're famous because they get likes and shares. But then when they log off, they ain't on shit. I can't stand Facebook. You can't even say anything on Facebook without getting fucking banned. But meanwhile, they having people freaking having sex and shit on Facebook. They can share that. Or women half naked in their Facebook stories. But if I say some shit that is some real shit, I get banned for 3 months. It don't add up. Facebook is the devil. You're thinking about Mark Zuckerberg. Tom is the MySpace guy, my brother. You must be high, really high. That brother smokes good. Ruger smokes good. Love X Lust smokes good. Paperboy smokes good. Yeah, Facebook is disgusting. I can't stand Facebook, but you know what? For now, I have to be on Facebook. You know what I mean? You know, I gained 25 subscribers off Facebook since I've been back on the scene. You know what I mean? So, you know, Facebook does smoke. Zuckerberg is the devil. Yes. I think Zuckerberg, you know, he has his devilish ways. He's just controlled, man. He's a puppet, you know? And he don't want that fucking belt coming to his ass. You know what I mean? He definitely does not want that to happen. Real right. Now, social media, like, it has a big effect on people's mental. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it fucks with mine, you know? I'd be if you know me, I'd be deactivating my shit a lot because, you know, it's just, it comes to a point that, you know, so them haters, it get too much sometimes. And you know what? I don't want to sound, you know, I'm not big or bad. I'm not a big shot, you know, but you know, I don't want people to get hurt. That's why I deactivate my Facebook. See, it fucks with my mental. People ask me, why are you always deactivating? Because I don't want people to get hurt. That's all I'm going to leave it as. They don't get it. It's just Facebook. I don't want them to get hurt. I've been lucky so far of saving people. I think my luck is running out because I can't control everybody that loves me. They're going to want to do what they want to do if they run into you. So that's why I be deactivating my Facebook, because I don't want people to get hurt. It's just Facebook. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're on the sidelines watching me. They're local, watching me get busy, out here politicking in New York City, something they can't do. Because if they could, they'd be doing it. Yeah. So social media has a big part of fucking with people's mental, bro. You know, Instagram is not that bad. You'll see your shit on Instagram, but Facebook is just terrible. That's all you see is people complaining and going at each other and putting their fucking business on there. And then they wonder why. And then they have the nerve and audacity to put a post, mind y'all business. Why y'all in my business? Well, you just finished telling us your fucking business. You know what I mean? Make it make sense. I don't have no social media unless it's business to advertise. Facts. If anybody out there, please, Jen, please, if you know, find a way. How can I make my Facebook page a professional page? I want to turn it into. I don't want it the way it is, regular. I don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't want to see people's shit. I don't want to. You know what I mean? I just want it a professional. If you could help me with that later on, some other time. But yeah. Now, I want to know, like, what programs should be set in place to treat mental illness. You know what I mean? Because $1 trillion a year to help fight mental illness disorder, the global economy is spending $1 trillion a year, and it's just getting worse. People's mental issues are just getting worse and worse, and they spending supposedly all that money. What's going on? Where's that money going to? Where's all that money going to? Because ain't shit happening. Ain't no where come on. People are getting cut off their meds, their insurance, all that. Like, so that's affecting their mental too. Like, so where's that $1 trillion going? I need to know. We need to know. We need to know. These are the questions. These are the topics that these bigger platforms should be fucking talking about. Instead of about this motherfucker snitching on who, or this dude is saying this, or Whack 100 said this, or who gives a fuck? This is why I'm refreshing for YouTube, bro. This shit needs to be talked about. I can't wait till I have a fucking voice for real. My platform is big as shit, so I can make a difference. I can't wait till I can't even read the fucking comments because they going so crazy. These are the topics I'm gonna be touching on, boy. Everybody share this if you can, please. Share this on all your social medias, your Snapchat, if you got it, Twitter. You know, and please hashtag when you share this, Mental Health Awareness Month. When you share this, please hashtag Mental Health Awareness Month, because this needs to be talked about. And I'm not trying to go viral. It is what it is. I'm speaking from my heart because I care about this, you know, because I suffer from this. We all suffer from this. I have love. Everybody suffers from this. So we have to talk about this. It all starts with a conversation. I said this last time. You know what I mean? It all starts with a conversation. You don't know what excuse me. You don't know what people are going through up here. You know what I'm saying? This is why I make it an effort. You know, some people that know me, they'd be like, why are you saying hi to that person? You don't even know them. I just made that person's day because everybody walks by them like they're a fucking ghost. What do you mean why I said hi to them? They probably needed that shit before they went and killed some shit or killed themselves. That's just me, though. You know? Maybe that's my problem. That's the Leo in me. I care. I care about everybody. Unless you do some weird-ass shit. That, you know what I mean? But I really care and love everybody in the world, except for fucking the undesirables. And I don't need to name the undesirables because we already know. It's you know, people, man. If you're out and about and you see somebody and you know for a fact, you don't even have to know them, but come on, we're not slow over here. My subscribers are not slow. Because if y'all was slow, you wouldn't be subscribed to me. You'd be watching them other slow ass dudes out here that got platforms. You know what I mean? So what? They're making big money. They still slow and dizzy as shit. And I know it hurts when they look in the mirror. It hurts when they look in the mirror. I know. Yeah. But people, when you're out and about, please, you see somebody and you know they suffering, conversation. Say hello. Say have a blessed day. You know what I'm saying? That shit will help. Trust me. You don't have to give money or whatever. You don't, whatever. Just conversation is key, man. Conversation, that's all what really people really want most of the time. Is somebody to talk to them. Because think about it. Somebody that's already homeless. They already got the fucking deck stacked against them. People don't even want to be around them. People walk by them like they're not even there. I'm not doing that. I don't do that. I haven't done that and I would never do that. I mean, I acknowledge. Because that could easily be the fuck me right there, bro. Straight up. So I tend to do unto others, like my mama taught me, and my grandma. May she rest in peace, my grandma. Shout out to my mama, Ann. I love you, mama. You know, they installed this in us as we were kids. And when I say us, my siblings, my cousins, do unto others. Even my aunts used to teach that to me. Do unto others as you want others to treat you and treat your family. So this is why I make an effort. Yeah, and I'm not perfect over here. Yeah, I've done my thing. You know what I mean? I've done my shit. I've done my share of fucking destruction that I got to answer to my higher power later. But I'm nothing that I'm not that way anymore. You know? Haven't been that way in over 10 years, 15 years. You know what I mean? So I feel like I have a right to talk. But people, it starts with a conversation. I promise you, you will feel good about you. You will feel good about yourself, and you will see the change of the person you're talking to that nobody ever talks to. Instead of when they whatever they hear is get out of here, or no, I don't got. That's all they hear all day every day, or probably go get a job. How are they gonna go get a job and they don't even got identification or an address? You ever been homeless before? I've been homeless in Las Vegas, in LA, in San Diego, in Banning, California. I had no ID, no social. I couldn't get a fucking job. You know what I mean? But you would have never knew I was homeless. You know what I mean? Because, I just made it look good. That's the Leo in me. But still, I hate when people be like, oh, them niggas need to go get a job. How? Go find a job without you getting a fucking without ID or social or address. If you're lucky, you might get it under the table real quick. So that don't require shit. But still, even under the table job, they require ID and shit. You know what I mean? Because the employer wants to know who the fuck they have around them. So back what I said, people, conversation goes a long way. Trust me, it helps. Trust me, I do it all the time. I've been doing it since I was a child. Since I was 16 years old, I've been doing it. Seeing somebody or a homeless person, whatever. Now, I know I touched on this before the other night, but for the other people that haven't heard, right? Hold on. See, I got a lot of notes. I got a lot of books that I write notes, and I got to get more organized. But at least, and I ain't never been the one to sit here and write shit down. I hate writing. My fucking handwriting. Like, I hate writing. But my heart is in this. This has to work. It will work. So I do this. I just want to touch on something else before I wrap this up. I think BZ's not coming in. Probably got caught up. But man, I want to touch on this. I know I touched on this before. Let me find this. I'm sorry, man. Oh, man. I got to take tips from my sis because she's hella organized. Jen, you're going to have to help me get organized when it comes to my notes. All right, so, damn, I'm on my Beagle pages. Shout out to Beagle. I need to get back to Beagle. Hey, Ruger. We are working. I work every day with a felony and no excuses on getting paid. Salute to you, RDL. Salute to you, brother. You know what, RDL? You just reminded me of something. We go, and you just helped me too because I can't find the fucking page that I want to talk about. Okay. Back what this brother just said, right? He works every day with the felony. No excuses, right? That right there can also fuck with somebody's mental too, especially if they're weak, right? Obviously, this brother right here, RDL, is not weak. You feel me? So you have somebody that suffers bad from mental illness, right? They just came home from doing a bid. They got felonies. They got Fs all over their report card. And when I mean report card, I'm talking about, their record, So they already got a whole shitload of fucking things stacked against them, right? With that felony, right? This is why Nipsey was so great, giving felons opportunities. Anyways, RIP to that brother. Anyways, though, go back. Imagine coming out of prison and you have all these problems, especially on top of PTSD, because you can only imagine what the hell you had to go through in prison just to survive. You know what I mean? The shit you've seen and witnessed, you know what I mean? That's going to mess with you too. Then you come home to a whole different world because the world has changed from the last time you was out, you know what I mean? Because you did a big-ass, long-ass bid, right? And on top of you got an F, or you got multiple Fs on your record. So, ain't nobody going to want you around them. Ain't no employer is going to want to hire you. That right there, it discourages people. It sends people off to doing drugs. and it sends people off to the repeating cycle of going back to committing crimes and going back to jail, to prison. There has to be more programs set in place for the felons that come home, because not all felons that come home want to continue committing fucking crimes. I guarantee you 80% of felons that come home want to do good. But what are they left with? Society really shuts them out. And when I'm talking about the society, I'm talking about the work world, employers. That's wrong. You feel me? And I know there's a lot of bad apples that F it up for a lot of people, but still, it's still wrong. Then they wonder why people constantly, just like people standing on corners or wherever you're at in your urban city or small town selling drugs. You think that 9 times out of 10, say we have 4 people standing on the block, guarantee you 2 of those fucking people don't want to be doing that. But why they have to? Because they have no other choice. They have to feed their family, right? Matrix. See, when people talk about the Matrix, right? I know a little bit, but I just don't like talking about things I have no idea. I need to do more homework on. You know what I mean? Because I hear people talking about the Matrix a lot. You know what I mean? Even that nut-ass boy, Andrew Tate. Matrix X, the Matrix Act, the Matrix. We got Trelathon Travius. Shout out to him. He's number 1 donator to the channel. I appreciate you, my white brother, the white man. He's the white man. And he's the one that was on my ass like Slim. You need more substance to your channel. Your interviews is good. You got the food thing. You got the interviews. But when you do podcasting that night, you need more substance, because I was just going in freestyling, going crazy. So shout out to Trelly. I love you, brother. Yeah. So the Matrix. Back to the Matrix, what Ruger was saying, because my man Ruger keeps saying, it's the Matrix. It's the Matrix. I need to do more homework on that. Because you and I, Ruger, we're going to sit up on here one night and we're going to talk about the Matrix. You got to school me on the Matrix. You got to send me a bunch of things on the Matrix. Paperboy, I'm glad you are still here, because I know you have a busy day tomorrow, brother. I appreciate you and I love you, man. Time is fucking dinero. Charlie, salute. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so I got to do more homework on that. Now, Charlie, since you're in here, I got a few new people up in here. What I was talking about, I was touching on mental health again. Obviously, is, Mental Health Awareness Month, funded back in 1949. That was new to me. I've always knew every May was Mental Health Awareness, but I didn't know when they funded it. And when I did my research on my last episodes, I just learned that in 1949. I ain't gonna sit up here and fake the funk with y'all. But this right here is some jewels, Charlie. I apologize to people that heard this before, but let me just say this again. Why are mental health disorders on the rise? Since 1990, mental health has increased globally by 48%, Trelly. I think they're lying with that. I think it's much, much higher, but we'll take that. 48%, Trelly, since 1990. 30 years. Right? It's been 30 years, right? 1990, 30 years? No, it's a little bit more. It's been a little more, right? 30, it's like what, 33, right? 33 years, right? Yeah, 33 years, right? From 1990 to now. It's 33 years, right? Whatever. Now, with that said, right? With that being said, bro, this increase, right? Hear it out. You're going to fall out of your seat, bro. No, hear me. Hear me out. This increase in mental health disorder is costing the global economy. You ready, Trelly? You ready for this? It's costing the global economy $1 trillion fucking dollars, bro. $1 trillion. They're saying that they spend $1 trillion a year to treat mental disorder. How? Where? Where? Do you know where, Trelly? Where? Have you seen any change? Have you seen any big ass fucking sanctuaries for people to go for a safe haven and deal with their mental illness and get it treated? Yeah, they're bullshitting. Of course they are. Just like the Disney president we have saying we have no money to help us, but he's sending $500 million to this country and 60-something million dollars to Ukraine. Shout out to Ukraine. I got no hate on y'all. Y'all doing an amazing job by fucking putting belt to ass to Russia. That takes ability. $1 trillion, bro. You hear that, Trelly? $1 trillion a year they're saying that they spend to treat mental illness disorder worldwide. Cap. That is cap. Because people are bugging out here. From out here all the way to the fucking Middle East and all over the world. They bugging. How about all them countries in Africa that their government don't even care? That's why I try my best not to shit on the American government. But shit, man, I'm awake. But at least, you know, they look out, you know, with the food stamps and whatnot. Imagine if we ain't have food stamps. Everybody? I don't even want to think about that. But countries like in Africa, all them countries in Africa, right, in the continent of Africa, right, they have no assistance. They have nothing. So imagine. Remember, this all leads back. See, I love this shit. It all leads back to what I said earlier. What causes mental health illness? Social environment. Look at the countries in Africa, their social environment. The government don't care about them. They're literally on their own. They're literally fending for themselves. They get no food assistance, no nothing, no job training, nothing. So imagine the mental illness out there is rising. It's just, you got kids in Libya and Liberia, 5, 6-year-olds. I've seen them smoking crack, bro. It's on YouTube. Go see it. I'm not lying. The information is out there. Just do the research. Instead of freaking looking up these other freaking bloggers on here talking about a bunch of bull crap. And it just reminded me of something. I want to put belt to ass to these bloggers again. These big ass bloggers. You guys can dedicate a whole segment 1 time or 2 times during this month. Not one. I want you guys to find a big blogger out here that's doing their thing from New York or California, wherever, anywhere, that somebody that's big. Have they touched on Mental Health Awareness Month? Have they touched on it? And I'm not talking about what this person did out here. Shout out to you. I don't want to name drop because I'm not doing no shit like that. Because I don't want to risk nothing going on. And if something happens, then I know me and I know my people around me. It's just going to, you know what I mean? We don't need to do that. So I'm not ever going to name drop. I ain't going to leave no fucking receipts just in case, God forbid, something happens to these weird ass niggas out here. I ain't getting blamed. Enough of that. But don't be like this blogger out here, big blogger out here, just putting a clip on his fucking YouTube and oh, it's Mental Health Awareness Month. But he's not elaborating. He's not dissecting shit. But he go out of his way to dissect negative shit, beef with weird ass other bloggers. And you got freaking bloggers from out here going in other places, living in other places, talking about drama shit. You niggas can for once talk about shit. Use your platform for good for once, please. Because this needs to be talked about. But I'm going to show you niggas how to do things, bro. Real red. Take fucking notes. Some of y'all big fucking YouTubers from New York are already taking fucking notes. I see you. Yeah, you see me coming. Yeah, I'm coming. I ain't nothing like y'all, boy. Nothing like y'all. This shit is sturdy over here. Real red. Niggas that know me, feel this energy, they know. Shit is sturdy over here. No fucking gimmick. How I am on this camera, I'm the same motherfucker off it. Wallahi. Anyways, but back to these bloggers. They need to really do more good with their channel. Yeah, I get it, the business side of it. They want the clicks. They want the views. They need the watch hours. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to hurt your channel by dedicating a segment or two to touch on mental awareness, man. Because you got some of these dudes that go live, they be having 800, 1,000, 2,000 people watching them, 400 people watching them. Can you imagine out of those 400 people or 1,000 people, let's say if they got, for instance, one YouTuber, I seen him go live. He literally had 800 people in there. At one point, he had 1,000. Inshallah, my brother. Thank you, my brother. We are number one. When at one point, he had 1,000 people up in there. Imagine out of all those people, let's just go back to the 8 because he normally just, the whole podcast, he stayed with about around 800 people watching him. Out of those 800, I guarantee you 777 of those people suffer terrible mental illness, some way or some form. They do. So imagine if he sat there and talked about what I'm talking about, how many people he could have fucking helped. How many people would have been engaging even more in his comments, talk about, yeah, I go through that too, yeah. But they're not going to do it. Why? Because these dudes are clout demons. These dudes are opportunists. All they want is the drama. Controversy sells. Controversy sells. Controversy sells. A lot of these dudes are getting a bag off this shit a month. It's terrible. This channel will never be on some shit like that. I don't care. I will address the fuckery. Don't get it fucked up, people. I do address the fuckery, and I will when I feel like it's needed. But I don't base my channel on drama. Look through my shit. From the beginning when I was doing it on an Android on a fucking flimsy ass tripod until when I got this shit now. And even when I level the fuck up, I'm still going to be on the same path that I always been. And that's the positive, righteous, honorable path when it comes to this shit. Subscribe and hit that bell, people. Time is almost up. Just doing an hour today because I got a lot of shit to do. I got a lot of editing to do. I got some more homework to do because, you know, I'm coming back to you tomorrow night. You know what I mean? Coming back to you tomorrow night with an interview from my brother out there, my fellow Newporter, my man, William S. the GOAT. And we're going to be interviewing him, man. And we will be touching on mental health again, too. Why? Because it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I really care about it. That's why. I'm not a weirdo. I'm not a clout demon. I am not an opportunist. You know what I mean? If you suffer, you know, fuck if. You suffer from mental illness, I love you. Just know that. Even though I don't know you, I love you and you're not alone. You are not alone. Just try to help your best to not let it consume you. Try your best to not let it lock you in a mental prison. And I need to take my own fucking advice. You know what I mean? I remember Paperboy told me the other night, you got to be stronger, bro. Because this man, even though when he's depressed, he still goes out. And he shuts down like me. That's his vice. Like I said, some people gorge themselves, the hard drugs, liquor. You know, some people fucking promiscuous like a mug. I could never understand that either. I can't even get it up when I'm depressed. I don't even want you near me. But it's the last thing on my mind. But his vice is shutting down like me. And he still is able to go out there and function. You know what I mean? He still is able to converse with his loved ones. I can't do that. I have to just leave me the fuck alone until I'm right. So I got to learn how to do that. Shout out to you, Paperboy. Subscribe and hit that bell. Appreciate everybody that stood in. You know, it means a lot to me. You guys didn't have to. I know a lot of people have work, school. You know, people have lives. People have their own platforms. You know what I mean? Thank you. Thank you very much. Tune in tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. You know, Nightcap with friends. William S. the GOAT interview. And, yeah. Separate yourself from those that don't deserve your energy. And that includes family. I cannot stress that enough. And love yourself first, man. Love yourself first. Well, how are you going to love others accordingly, man? It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? And if somebody tells you that they love you more than they love themselves, run! Because it don't add up. Blessings.